Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to be playing Dr. Bian in the middle lane. He has become one of my favorites in recent times because of how much healing he does. I know, okay, I don't want anyone to comment, but so above 100 stars, but Dr. Bian is completely useless. You can't even kill anyone. No one will let you get 5 stacks. All that all that I know. But right now, I'm not in the top, 100 plus stars. I am in Master League, I think, while I was playing this. So it's very satisfying to see the healing go through. And you will see in this match, I think they recently buffed this guy to make him in such a way that he's very strong in the late game, but he's not really that strong in the early game because as far as I remember, Maganga is an early game hero. So I would assume that Dr. Bian was also an early game hero initially, but now after the change, I don't know what change it is, but uh, um, they have given him late game potential. I think he does very good healing in the late game, and you will see that in this match. Not even in the late game, even in the early game, his healing is not bad. Like it's more than what a heal talent will do. Right, a heal talent, if you use it, everyone who is in range will get healing, right? He heals more than the heal talent if your teammates have 4 or 5 stacks, even in the early game. Late game, his healing is insane. He'll heal for like 20-25% of your HP. Like, he will just heal that much. Um, because his healing scales with his magic damage. So if you are planning to play him as a support, it's still okay, but it's not the best. I would not recommend you to play him as a support because as a support you need someone who can stun. And one important thing that you will notice in this match is that I'm always keeping my stacks up. I think throughout the match I never go below 5 stacks. And I will always try to have one of my teammates above at 4 or 5 stacks. And in this case, Dolia is rotating with me the whole time. So I'm going to try my best to keep Dolia always at 5 stacks. So we did so much damage there. So even though his early game potential has been lost, okay, I don't know why she came. Like, thank you for the kill, I guess. But I shouldn't have used my flash here. What I thought was, I will stay alive for much longer. But I didn't realize that I actually ran out of mana. So this is the second problem with Dr. Bian that we have to discuss, and that is before you get the Holy Grail, your mana will go down if you keep spamming your second ability. In my case, I am doing that, right? So eventually your mana will go down. Otherwise, I would have done so much more damage to not Zilong, Musashi and someone else, right? And it would have healed me also, and maybe even bought me enough time for Zilong to come and save me. But we lost mana there, so that's why the first equipment that we are going to get is going to be Holy Grail, and I do an ult, and she lost half of her health. And Dolia immediately reset my ultimate, and I do the double ult, and she's dead. Even if she didn't come forward, and if she hadn't taken that one last shot from me, she would have still died to the poison. It would have been a bit slower, but she would have still died. So her coming forward didn't really kill her there. She was already dead. And look at the healing. So, am I the only one who thinks this is satisfying? Like having all your teammates having like 4, 5, 3 on their heads, and then you pop the ult, like right here. See, like I feel like I'm doing a lot, and I am doing a lot, even though that right there I didn't really save anyone, but I'm like being a very good community member, I guess. And here, the damage that we are going to deal to her, she used her flash, but I think she also uses her healing recovery, and that's why she didn't die. She actually doesn't die there. And I think I have the Holy Grail now, which means that I will be able to spam my second ability. So once you get the Holy Grail, you have no excuse to not use your second ability. No matter how hard you use your abilities, you will not run out of mana if you have Holy Grail, as Dr. Bian. So once you get that equipment, just keep spamming your abilities. Here I use my ult. Dolia gets some healing. I get a lot of healing, but my healing has been blocked by Musashi's ultimate. But thanks to my team, I didn't die there, and I was able to survive. And look at that. Are you guys seeing how much health I have right now? You saw how I was at 1 HP, and now I'm back to full health. And one more ult here, and I should be back to full health. And I'm not doing that because I want to deal some damage to them if possible. And the reason why I'm not really playing that aggressive, like even I right now, I feel like why didn't you go and attack that MIUE? Maybe two stacks and a quick cult. But the reason why I didn't do that is I didn't want to get pulled under the tower. MIUE can do. What was that? What did he just do? He just came and he just used his ult and then he left. And she came, she used her abilities and she died to our marksman. That was really weird. But okay, now I have two teammates. So whenever there is someone next to me, I'm going to use my second ability. Even if there is no one next to me, I'm still going to use my second ability. And having this sage buff will be nice. It's not really going to do anything besides give me some cooldown on my abilities. So right now with the blue buff and my equipment, I should be 35% cooldown reduction. And you can see the cooldown of my ultimate. It's like 8 seconds or something. And also pairing with Dolia, since the ultimate cooldown is just 8 seconds and it's a very, very valuable ult, especially in a team fight. Having Dolia will let you like use three ults in one long team fight. If the team fight is pretty long, you will be able to use uh, three ultimates, which is like I'm telling you guys, the healing that Dr. Bian does. Okay, he also deals damage, but the healing that Dr. Bian does in the late game is almost on par with the healing that Kayan does to one hero. Like even though he doesn't like fully heal, like the amount of healing that he does, right? Kayan will heal one hero, or she will be able to heal one hero who has the lowest health, and she'll quickly bring their HP from zero to full. But on the other hand, Dr. Bian can heal everyone who he has used his ultimate on. And here I'm getting attacked. I have to get away or I will die. So I'm just trying to use my second ability. First ability on Miyui as I'm running away, and you see the damage that we deal. And I also healed myself, making it impossible for Musashi to kill me. And I also killed Miyui in the process. So if you are being chased by a warrior and a marksman, and the marksman or the mage is slightly far away from your range and they are trying to get to you, instead of throwing your first ability on top of yourself to attack the warrior, just try to throw it on the path of the marksman. So you will know, right, which hero can be killed. So right there, I had no chance of killing Musashi. But I had a very good chance of killing Miyui. So even though I was being chased by Musashi, I kept throwing my abilities for Miyui, and I eventually ulted and finished her off. And right now you can see coming from the altar, I'm just spamming my second ability. Like I said, if you're playing Dr. Bian, you have to spam your second ability. Even if there is no one, always keep 5 stacks on yourself. Okay. If you don't do that, there is no point in playing Dr. Bian. And here, some have two, some have one. We give one more stack and then we ult, and we give healing for ourselves and Dolia. I think the others were already at full health, and we also dealt a lot of damage to the enemy. So right there, it wasn't really that much healing. We could have done a lot of healing, but our teammates were already at full health, so we just did a lot of damage. But this is 11 minutes, and I have 4 kills, and I have the most gold in my team. I think I'm not exactly sure, but now I should be able to deal so much damage, and most importantly, I should be able to heal a lot. And here I should have just altered. Now looking back at this match, I feel like in lot of places I could have played better than how I played here. So I could have definitely altered there, and she would have probably died. But I underestimated myself, and here Demetrix moved a bit far away from me, and he lost his stacks. Now he's at 1 stack, and that's why he didn't heal that much. But I healed a lot, right? My HP is like, look at how fast it's going up, and Dolia also has her pool right there, which is also healing me. So it's a very good day to be alive, I guess, as our team. And we have full stacks on our marksman, full stacks on Dolia. I use my ult, I get sent to heaven. I have never been knocked up this much. First, I get knocked up by Zia and then Musashi. Watch this. I literally just go and touch heaven. Watch, like, where am I going? And I healed our marksman, and he still died. But if I didn't heal him, he would have died instantly to Musashi. But my healing kept him alive for so long, making Musashi die to kill the marksman. So he had to sacrifice his life to get the kill on the marksman, which you know how strong Musashi is. He never does that. But the healing that we do is making him spend extra. And here I know this Byron doesn't have enough damage to finish me off, especially with Dolia's pool and my own healing. But then once I saw Zia, I decided to use my flash and get out because I don't want to overextend and do anything bad and end up dying. Because I have noticed something as Bian, what ends up happening to me is that I overstay. Yeah, like this. So there was no reason for me to stay here, but I did, and I ended up dying. Even though Dolia reset my ultimate, I was not able to use it, right? I just died. I was getting stunned and I was never able to ult. So keep that in mind when the match is going very smoothly and when you are like healing up two or three teammates and you feel invincible, but you are not invincible, especially if five enemies are going to jump on you and you don't really have a warrior who can fight all five of them. So right there we had who Bai Kui, that Mina hero, who can't save me. Like unless you have a support or another hero who can push enemies away from you and keep you alive. Because let's be real, if Bian is alive, it's very hard to kill. But right there, you saw what happened. They all attacked and killed me first, and then they did everything else. So that is what the enemies will do. So like I said, when the match starts going smoothly, look at that healing. That healing is unbelievable. And now we have a good amount. Okay, another healing, and Gao also got a lot of healing there from us. So once they see that you are the one keeping the team alive, and that is the reason why you guys are snowballing and you're just dancing in front of their tower, they'll just dive straight on you and they'll just finish you off. And sometimes when they do that, their whole team will die. You will die, but they will sacrifice their whole team to get that kill, in which case it's probably worth it. But then if they are really smart about it, they'll just kill you. I gave the blue buff to Dolia because I have the Holy Grail, so I won't be running out of mana, and I think I have enough enough cooldown right now. So she's dead. That's insane damage. That's just ridiculous amounts of damage. I used double ult. I used the flicker to get out. Musashi is coming on top of me, and he is dealing a lot of damage. But we are stuck on 1 HP. But for some reason, their marksman decided to use her flash and then come. Okay, her marksman. Okay, for some reason, their marksman decided to use her flash and get the kill on me, which I don't really agree. But why would you like why would you do that? Why would you kill and then just die? Anyways, I think they knew that the match was over and they didn't really have a shot of coming back. But I'm actually surprised because looking at the kill counts, we have 24 kills, they have 17 kills. Though I guess most of the kills that they got was on us. Like we could have completely avoided it, but we still decided to stand in front of their tower and die. So yeah, that was a pretty nice match. And I played like 20 matches with this guy. Kinda like addicted to playing. I'm kinda like addicted to playing with him. It's like it's very satisfying to see all the green numbers go up. Even sometimes when the enemies build magic defense, I still go through and heal and not magic defense, anti-heal. When the enemies go for anti-heal, I am still able to go through and give a lot of healing for my team. So how I would compare him is like Kayan can heal only one teammate, but she does, let's say, 5,000 healing total. I'm just giving approximate numbers. I'm like just giving numbers for example. So let's say Kayan does 5,000 healing and her ultimate is like what, 30 to 40 seconds cooldown, somewhere between that, right? Or maybe it's I have never played with Gaian. Maybe it's 25 seconds, but Bian's ultimate is just 6 seconds. It's just 6 seconds, guys. So even if Kayan's ultimate is 24 seconds, you can use 4 ults of Bian in 24 seconds by the time Kayan does 2 ults. And you can heal your entire team, uh, which is insane. And I know that Kayan's ultimate is very much better in some scenarios, like in the late game when a marksman is with Kayan and an assassin is diving on the marksman. She practically makes that marksman invincible, right, by using her ult. I know that. Don't say, oh, but Kayan can do that. Dr. Bian can't do that. I'm just saying that the overall healing output of Bian is better. I'm not saying one's healing type is better than the other's healing type. I'm saying he heals more than her. And in extended fights where you have warriors like Byron, I have noticed that if Byron is in my team, Zero usually plays Byron, it's insane. Nessa is good. Any good warrior with you who you can keep healing every 6 seconds, you're going to use your ult and heal them up. It's very nice. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful. And if you did, make sure to support me by hitting the like and subscribe button. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys next video.